It is another beautiful day in Ohio, and this is New Bike Day. This is my 2023 Husky TX300 Heritage Edition. It is 1983 all over again. I really like these bikes when they first came out. I think they look pretty cool. I love the graphics. I love going back to 1983. But the biggest thing I like about the Huskies is I really enjoy the styling of this, but the shrouds, these shrouds compared to the KTM, they go way up forward. Just gives the bike a bigger feel. This has got a skinnier front fender. This just feels smaller to me. I like these Pro Taper bars. They're low, but just the sleekness. The seat's a little bit lower, so honestly I can feel a difference between this and my 300XC. It's engine-wise feels identical. I know this has the intake on the side, so honestly it's actually a little bit quieter, I think. It has this cover for the shock thing. I'm not sure I'll run that. I haven't tried it with it off yet, but it's only got about an hour on it, so today I've been riding it, just breaking in and getting a feel for it. Also, Brake Tech brakes. Now, one thing I noticed right away, the clutch pull is, I think it's even easier than the Brembo. It's almost like a trials bike. I know mechanically there shouldn't be any difference in there, but it feels super easy. Brake power-wise, I'd say the Brake Techs, the Brembos have a more initial bite. These are a little easier to modulate, but power-wise, I think they're about the same. Might take just a tiny bit more effort, but not much. Still got this great 300 engine. Man, this TBI 300s have just set the bar for like that partial throttle torque response. They just run so clean. And just this feel of the bike, like with the shrouds being more normal and the skinnier front fender. I know it's just visual, but I can feel it. Now, this bike, it's only got a little over an hour on it, but I'm running the comfort settings, and it is surprisingly plush because things are rough here today. Even in fourth gear and this little chop on the straight, it just feels very planted and plush, absorbing it. But it's just kind of that feel when you sit down and you get over the front of the bike. This feels a little tinier than the KTM. Man, I love this XC third gear. Just a little bit lower than the SX model, and it's so good. It just torque in the woods. You just let it grunt. And I'm in the green map right now, so I'm getting a little extra response. Bike is so responsive. Even the stock suspension, this is really plush. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well it works. And that super easy clutch pull, really nice when you're going slow like this. This is all second gear. The thing just torques down. Now the woods are kind of soft. I don't want to tear everything up in here, so I'm going to take it real easy. just that partial throttle torque. These engines are so fun. This bike is fun. Pulls, wheeling. Even just rip it around and then you just start putting around. It's just running really nice. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun on this bike. We're gonna do some back-to-backs with the 300XC. But man, bone stock, suspension in the comfort setting works great. The BrakeTech brakes are actually really good. You can just feel the power and modulation. They're good. Super easy clutch pull. Love the ergos. MX33 up front, AT81 in the back. Oh, chain. It doesn't have an O-ring chain, so I got to put one of those on. Not sure why Husky didn't come with that. Must be a supply issue, but yeah, these ergos, it's lower. It's noticeably lower. I know the shocks or suspension isn't lower, but it sits a little lower. Probably maybe a little over a ½ inch, but it's noticeable. Anyhow, first ride, 23 TX300. 2 big thumbs up.